Myself Nitin Choudhary presenting design, development and analysis of virtualization using virtual machines in e-governance. Aim of this research is to study, use and analyze virtualization to facilitate the effective e-governance which involves efficient and optimum use of technical resources for the improved service delivery, throughput, efficiency and cost-effective solutions, and to provide a concrete framework for e-governance in India. E-governance means use of electronic and computing technology for the efficient and optimum use of technical resources for improved service delivery, efficient and cost-effective framework for governance. And the factors considered are information and communication technology, efficiency, productivity, reachability, sharing of information, and welfare of the public, business, government, and employees. Effective e-governance involves use of free and open source software, then virtualization, which itself involves a server consolidation to save server hardware per location, then cloud computing, which are the live virtual machines virtually accessed by users remotely, leveraging a shared government infrastructure that are the Government of India's network NIC. Using all these three to produce a utility computing between government, citizens, business and employees. So this is the proposed framework for effective e-governance. What is virtualization? Virtualization means a virtual isolated execution of the virtually developed computer systems on the physical computer system. Another way, it is the virtual isolated execution of the multiple software platforms on the same physical hardware simultaneously. So this way it allows a single computer system to be used as a multiple computer system by sharing the resources of the single hardware across multiple environments. The virtual machine software logically divides single computer system and its resources into several isolated different sizes, same like the slices of the bread, each of which works as a separate computer system. So this is the logical structure of the virtual machine, in which a host operating system is installed on the single physical computer system, on which a virtual machine software is installed, and the multiple virtual machines are developed and they are running simultaneously and isolated to each other using the virtual shared hardware. The virtual developed computer systems running on this host operating system are called as the guest operating systems. So here this single computer system is used as a multiple computer system with host Windows 7 and the guest operating systems Red Hat Linux 7.2 and Windows XP Professional. This way a single computer can be used as a multiple computer systems. Here the server as well as client can be installed on the single computer system to save a server hardware per location. This is called as a server consolidation. Here the Red Hat Linux 7.2 and Windows XP Professional are installed as a client and server on the single computer system. The Red Hat Linux 7.2 works as a server and Windows XP client works as a client computer system for the land record computer system. Here the land records property card information system and the land management information system are installed on this client computer system using the Red Hat Linux 7.2 server, and the .712 abstract and the property card abstracts are generated using this client. So here this single laptop is used as a multiple computer system with a client as well as server of the land records computerization are installed on this single computer system, that is a laptop. So it is a reachable to anywhere. So this is the traditional non-virtualized system in which a single operating system is installed on the single computer system along with a multiple applications running on it. But in a virtualized system, a virtualization software is installed on this host operating system and multiple virtual machines are developed and they are running simultaneously and isolated to each other. Here the distinct operating systems Linux and Windows are running simultaneously and isolated to each other. These are the various application areas of the virtualization in which the live virtual machines are virtually accessed by the users remotely for the utility computing between government, business, citizens and employees. Motivation. The basic motivation is the need of efficient and optimized use of technical resources, that are the hardware, software, network and human resources due to limited availability for the increased throughput, improved service delivery and cost-effective framework for e-governance in India. Here another motivation is the use of single computer system as a multiple computer system, that is running multiple operating systems simultaneously. So here instead of using a single computer system, instead of using a traditional approach of running single computer system at a time on the single computer system, an innovative approach of running multiple operating systems at a time running simultaneously is used for the optimization of the technical resources. Server consolidation. The client and server are installed on the single computer system to save a server hardware per location. All type of operations which physical computer system performs on the file and folder as an object using operating system, that the virtual machine software performs on complete virtual computer along with the operating system inside it as an object, including creation, updating, removing, renaming, etc. Software hardware portability. So it allows sharing the same hardware among many software platforms. So here this single laptop hardware is shared among 3 multiple operating systems. So it allows a software to be portable between various operating systems as well as it allows running the older software and operating system on the newer computers. So all these uses of virtual machines are very important to the way that we compute today. Objective: investigate virtual machine functionality, identification of the emergent functionality of virtual machines, utility analysis and SWOT analysis. Technical strategy, methodology, research line of action. The first step is the develop a large number of virtual machines of distinct operating systems like Windows and Linux of variety of versions. Virtual machines of physical computer system, virtual machines of the client and server, snapshots of the virtual machines, images of the virtual machines, in order to use a single physical computer virtually as a multiple computer system along with the server consolidation. So this way a cloud of large number of virtual machines is developed. Then investigated and implemented and analyzed the functionality and utility of all these virtual machines with respect to various operations for our basic objective, that is the resource optimization with saving server hardware per location, increased throughput, improved service delivery, effortless deployments, backup and disaster recovery, and cost effective framework. After that, a virtual data center is developed and all this cloud of virtual machine is hosted on that secured data center, and then distributed all these readily distributable virtual machines leveraging the shared government's networks NIC. NIC district units has downloaded all these readily usable virtual machines and implemented the same at their respective locations for the optimization of the resources and for the server consolidation to save server hardware per location. Roadmap: literature survey of virtualization, literature survey of virtual machines, implementing and testing virtual machine computing with respect to objective, analysis of methods, interpretation and findings, conclusion. Thank you.